They knew right away that Kelsey Anderson was the one when Joey Graziadei was getting ready to present her to her sisters, Carly Monzo and Ellie Graziadei, in his The Bachelor Final 2. Carly recalled this on the Wednesday, July 17 episode of the Ben and Ashley I Almost Famous podcast. When we went to Mexico for the Meet the Family episode, the way that they set it up was that Joey came in first and told us who we'd be meeting, Carly said. He then discussed the last two women he brought with him, giving an explanation of their identities and the reason they were the only ones remaining. Before we really met the first girl, I believe we took a break after he revealed the identities of the two girls. Carly claims that after debriefing about their brother, 28, and touching up their cosmetics, Ellie and she went to touch up their makeup. We exchanged glances and exclaimed, "It's Kelsey." Like, we were aware of how he spoke about her even before we met them, Carly remarked. He is obviously really in love with her, we thought. It significantly influenced how I spoke with the two of them. Joey presented his sisters to Kelsey, 25, and Daisy Kent, who was eventually ousted in the championship round after realizing the tennis pro had more feelings for Kelsey. Carly said on Wednesday, with Daisy, I was trying to see if there was something Joey wasn't seeing or if there was something he had questions about. Kelsey looked so certain that I felt like my sister and I were trying to delve a little bit further to make sure he was the proper decision. With her, we were perhaps a little more severe. During the March airing of the finale, Joey proposed to Kelsey. Carly and Ellie have gotten along well with the project manager ever since. Joey exclusively revealed to Us Weekly in March that everyone is getting along just fine, refuting his brother's desire for him to choose Daisy, 25, in the Meet the Family episode. That day was not only about me introducing both women, but also about me telling them where I was at and who I felt the closest to. It's had to be Kelsey, he continued, because my sisters are the ones who have talked to me about that day the most since then. They've told me about their little meetings where they were able to work out things and say very early on. You can tell it had to be her based on the way he speaks about her. Joey moved into Kelsey's shared 3-bedroom apartment in New Orleans after exiting The Bachelor. They also intend to move to New York City eventually.